Hey guys, what's going on? It's Mark with Spiguyver Backpacking. Thanks for joining me today. I wanted to go ahead and just do a little bit of a review, talk a little bit about a change to a product that you guys know I'm a huge fan of, and that is Packit Gourmet and their meals. So they've recently changed the packaging that their meals come in, and so I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what it was and talk a little bit about it and kind of compare the two packaging methods and see why I like what they've gone to. So let's go. Okay, so anybody who's watched this channel for any length of time knows that I'm a huge fan of Packit Gourmet's meals. Now, I've had a couple that I am not a huge fan of, but for the most part, I really like their food. It's got a very fresh taste. It's much more palatable than some of the others out there, like Mountain House, Backpacker's Pantry. These just happen to be, they're small batch, they're made pretty much with homemade type ingredients, and they just work really well. So this is the Texas State Fair chili, which is one of their more popular meals. And this is what the old packaging looked like. You can see it's got the bag with the corn chips and the cheese, and then it's got a packet of Texas Pete in there. And anybody who knows me knows I pull the Texas Pete out and I throw some Cholula in there because I'm a much bigger fan of the Cholula than the Texas Pete. But so it's got the main outside bag, it's got several inner bags. Each one of them has a clay desiccant in it to keep it from the moisture from clumping anything up. And so this is how it was packaged, and you had this little cardboard, well, more like a little heavier weight paper in there that had, you know, the instructions, what to do, nutritional info on the back. And so this is what it used to be. This is their new packaging, and so it's a much more professional looking packaging. You've got a nice little drawing on the front. Their logo talks about what it is, that it's one serving, how much water to add, how much time, kind of in a really easy to read thing. It's got DNR, which stands for dinner. They also have breakfast or lunch ones. On the back, they've changed the way that they list the ingredients and the instructions, and it's very easy to follow. It still has all the same info on there, but it also adds some new stuff like the Packit Gourmet family and some of their history and how they came to be. So I think it's a step in the right direction, a really cool change. I mean, it's much more professional looking. You still have, now you have a Best By, whereas previously you had a hand packed on date, and it said best when used within 1 year of the pack date. Now you don't have to figure out what a year is. Like, that was tough. Anyway, but now it just has the Best By date on here. So that's definitely something easy to do. It's right up here in the corner. Best By 5/2019. So May 2019, which means it was just packaged this month. So I wanted to take a look at what the new packaging actually is. So you can see here, if we compare size, it's a whole lot shorter than the old packaging. It's wider than the old packaging. And what that does is, where the old packaging was a little bit tippy and top heavy, now the new packaging, when you open up and expand the bottom, sits pretty securely. Now, the other thing I really like about this is I have a long spoon handle, or long handled spoon, if you will. And as you can see, if I put this to the bottom of where this bag goes, what I would have to do would be cut this with my knife so that I could get all the way in there without having to just use like my fingertips on the end of the spoon to dig down in there. My hands would get all messy because there'd be stuff up the sides. And so this bag didn't work great for eating out of. Now, if you were eating out of a bowl or something else, then you know, this would still work just fine for you. But what I like about this new one is when you rip the top off, so this first ½ inch up at the top, maybe 3/4 of an inch, rips off, you've got a Ziploc type seal inside, and then the bottom opens up so that it can sit, and it scoops down in pretty nicely. But what I like is to get to the bottom, now I've still got this much of my spoon is still outside, so I can still get a good grip on that, get down in there and eat. Plus it's a wider mouth opening here, so I can really see what's going on in there, dig in, get what I want out, and not be getting my hand anywhere near as dirty as I was with this one. And the other thing was, because I would cut the top off of this, I would have to have a different bag to put my garbage into, because I couldn't seal this up anymore because I cut the seal off of it. So that's one of the things I really like about this new packaging, is after I'm done with it, because I won't have to cut the top off, I can throw all the other pieces back in here, zip the top back up, and all my garbage is contained in there. I know that's just a small little touch, but I like it. I really appreciate these new bags. I'm going out this weekend, and so I'm going to take one of these with me and use it. But you can see the difference here between the two different bags. So you've got old, new, tall, tippy, short, compact, easy to get your spoon into. A little bit better, in my opinion, a little bit better instructions. It's a little bit more concise and to the point. A lot more reading on this one to get to the point. Same information, just portrayed a little bit differently, and I really appreciate what they've done going to these new packages. For an already awesome company, already awesome food, this just took it to the next level in customer satisfaction, and I am a satisfied customer when it comes to Packit Gourmet. If you guys haven't tried Packit Gourmet before, check the link down below. Go check out their food. They have not only the prepackaged trail meals, but they also have individual items that you can go buy. I like to get something like the sour cream and add it to this Texas State Fair chili or the ostentatious tortilla soup. Really kicks it up a notch. They've got side items. They've got all kinds of stuff. Condiments, whatever you're looking for to really take your meals, even if you aren't using their prepackaged meals. They've got dehydrated and freeze-dried foods on there that you can buy, put together your own meals. Even if you're just doing your own thing, or you're using something like a Mountain House, but you want to use some condiments to kick it up a notch, you can get those on the Packit Gourmet website, so check that out. Guys, I hope I got you some good information on this one. If you like this channel, if you like what I'm doing on here, please go down and click the little subscribe button over there, become a subscribe member of the Spiguyver YouTube channel, and like this video, comment, share. I appreciate it. I'll see you down the trail. Thanks.